Good morning, everyone. I've entitled this video this morning, Fellowship in Troubled Times. Today is the 11th of February, 2021, and we definitely need some fellowship during these troubled times. We need to edify and build one another up in the most holy faith if we're believers in Christ. We need to encourage those who are going through suffering and sorrow and financial loss. And it's amazing what sometimes people have to go through in their lives. We're told in Matthew 3:16, they that feared the Lord spake often one to another, and the Lord hearkened and heard it, which was written before him for them that feared the Lord and that thought upon his name. Isn't it interesting? They that feared the Lord spake often one to another. We should not cut ourselves off from other people in Christ. I don't know how many times I've been defellowshipped from other people, just because of a slight doctrinal difference or whatever. Remember how that after Christ was crucified and had risen from the dead, how that those that were on the way to Emmaus were talking about Christ, and then he was all of a sudden in the midst of them, and he was sharing with them all the things from the prophets all the way up until when Christ died, and then he revealed himself to them. What a beautiful story. It came to pass that while they communed together and reasoned together, Jesus himself drew near and went with them. Luke 24:15. Where two or three are gathered together in my name, there am I in the midst of them. Matthew 18:20. My fellow laborers whose names are in the book of life. Philippians 4:3. Let the word of Christ dwell in you richly in all wisdom, teaching and admonishing one another in psalms and hymns and spiritual songs, singing with grace in your heart to the Lord. Exhort one another daily while it is called today, lest any of you be hardened through the deceitfulness of sin. Well, this morning, let us realize that we have a short time on this earth and we need to build one another up in the most holy faith. We need to edify. I was on a conference call last night with myself and Christopher and Walter and John and Adiola, and we had a good time of fellowship amongst us. We're looking for another call this Saturday, and I think Jay Michael's going to join us hopefully on that call if he can. It's good for brothers in Christ to come together and build one another up and encourage each other, especially with what's going on right now with all of this mind control. Do I need to say anything else? Let the word of Christ dwell in us richly, speaking to one another with psalms and hymns and spiritual songs, making melody in our heart to God. There's nothing greater than while we're down here to speak on Christ and speak on what he's done for us and realize that we have a hope not in this world, but our hope is in the world to come. So let us continue to build one another up in the most holy faith. May the good Lord be with you today in a special way, is my prayer. And let us continue to break bread and fellowship with each other until he comes. Christ be with you this morning in a special way, is my prayer. God bless.